Hello, besties. Welcome to my 10 days free recipe. What a baker can sell every day. As a baker, don't limit yourself to selling cakes only. Now, first on our list, we'll be treating how to make commercial chin chin. Have you ever been to the park or maybe you're traveling? You see those guys selling chin chin at the roadside. They make a lot of profits. That is the producers, they make a lot of profit. And I'm here to teach you the recipe. And also, as I make this chin, I'll be listing some tips and hacks that you don't do when you're making your chin or when you're frying your chin. Number one, don't add preservatives into your chin. It is very wrong. Your chin is meant to last for at least 3 to 4 months. So I'll be listing things that you should not do, and the last one will shock you. Okay, so let's get right into the video. In a clean bowl, add in your sifted flour. Make sure your flour is properly sifted. Add in cinnamon. You can add nutmeg, then a pinch of salt, baking powder, and milk flavor. You can add 2 to 3 spoons of milk flavor. After that, mix properly. Besties, please do me a favor by liking this video, share this video with your friends, subscribe and follow for more amazing videos. This particular class or these 10 days free recipes I'm giving out, I know that it is a lot. Yes, so please, the only way you can support me is by liking this video, sharing this video with your friends, and also subscribe to my YouTube channel for more amazing and educative content like this. After mixing your dry ingredients, add in melted butter or vegetable oil. Remember, melted butter is okay, is very perfect for your chin chin recipe. But since we are looking for something very cheap and something that will give us enough profit, all you need is margarine. Use margarine. Margarine is made from vegetable oil, while butter is made from milk. So we need margarine. So you can add in margarine, you can add in vegetable oil. Now, some persons would ask, what makes my chin chin soft after frying? I've gotten that question a lot. What makes your chin chin after making your chin chin, frying your chin chin, you notice that the next morning it is soft? One of the reasons is that you did not fry your chin chin for too long. Also, one of the reasons why your chin chin becomes soft after frying is that you cut your chin chin dough too thick, like it was too thick. Yes, so please make sure your chin chin dough is not too thick and is not too light. So that is it. That is one of the reasons why your chin chin gets soft after frying. Okay, so we are done mixing our chin chin mixture. Make sure it becomes like a breadcrumbs and that. So after that, it's time for us to add in our liquid mixture, and I'll be using Fanta. So add in 1 cup of Fanta. You can add in bit by bit. Do you understand? If you're not sure of the kind of flour you're using, there are some kind of flour that when you use, after adding in your water, your chin chin dough becomes watery. So all you need to do is to add half cup of water. Mix your chin chin dough until it comes together before adding in the remaining cup of water. You would notice that I don't want to call names of flour, but you notice that there are some kind of flour that if you just add in water at once, you will notice that your chin chin dough becomes so soft, and when frying you won't even like what you see. Your chin chin will begin to break apart and so many discomforting situation or scenario. So please and please add in your water bit by bit. If you are using 1 cup, add in half cup of water before adding in the rest or the remaining cup of water. Make sure that your chin chin dough comes out not too soft and not too strong, but once it comes together, it's okay. And one thing about your chin chin dough, make sure you mix properly. Don't over knead it. Just once it comes together, you are no longer seeing any flour particles. It is okay. And also, one of the questions people ask me is, 12 star, how do I preserve my chin chin to last long? Your chin chin is meant to last for at least 3 to 4 months after frying. So how do you make your chin chin to last? Number one, make sure that after frying your chin chin, allow your chin chin to cool properly. Allow it to get cold or to cool. And at the process of allowing your chin chin to cool, please don't expose it to sunlight. Don't expose it to sunlight. It's very important so that it will not become soft. And also, before packaging your chin chin, make sure your chin chin is cool. Package in an airtight container, because if your chin chin is still hot and you package it in an airtight container, you would notice that the heat that is being accumulated inside that container in which you stored your chin chin, the heat will now make the chin chin to what? To get soggy, and it will become soft. So please take note of that. So let's continue. I'm still giving you some tips till the end of this video. And also, in this 10 days free recipe, I'll also be giving out cupcake recipes, a recipe that can last for you for, don't worry, I don't want to give you an expo. It can last for you. So as a baker, don't limit yourselves to only cakes, like cake. No, some of all these little snacks, you can supply it to schools, to shops, and people will buy, people will be able to afford it. Do you understand? That is why you see people that produce this chin chin in large quantities. You'll be like, you will see 100 naira chin chin and it will still be looking big. You'll be wondering, how are these people making their gain? This is how they make their gain. And also, it is not a must you would add Fanta. You can add water. If you add water, that means you can add sugar. Adding sugar, you can add 1/4 cup of sugar. And also, please take note, you see commercial chin chin. If you have eaten real commercial chin chin, you will notice that it is not sweet. If you want to be like, I don't know for other countries, but for Nigeria, if you eat the real commercial chin chin, it is not sweet. So please be careful on how you add your sugar into your chin chin. And also, I just want to beg you, this commercial chin chin is for maximum profit. And why I advise you not to add too much sugar is that both old people will buy this chin chin, and old persons don't like chin chin that are too sugary because of their health. So don't add too much sugar, don't add too little, just it should just be moderate. In fact, for me, it should not, like, I don't even want to like taste the taste of sugar. So it depends on your location. Just study your location, or just look for persons, people that are selling chin chin in that same location, and taste their chin chin and know how their chin chin tastes like before mixing yours and knowing the sugar content to add into your chin chin. Now, this is the main deal: frying your chin chin. You are the master on how your chin chin comes out, like how you fry your chin chin depends on how your chin chin comes out. Sometimes after frying my chin chin, some persons will think it is a baked chin chin based on the recipe I'm using. Do you understand? And if you want to see my luxury chin chin recipe, is at the description box. You can also follow the description box to check out that recipe. Now, before you start frying your chin chin, please make sure your oil is very hot. It should be moderately hot. If you want to be sure, just add in one chin chin. Once the chin chin comes up, your oil is hot, then add in your chin chin. Please don't overcrowd your oil. And one of the tricks on having a fine and perfect even tuned chin chin is keep on turning. Keep on turning at regular intervals. If you keep on turning your chin chin at regular intervals, you will notice that you will have a fine mixture, a fine colors of chin chin. And some persons might ask, my oil always gets foamy whenever I'm frying chin chin. Do you know why? Because there's a lot of flour particles or baking powder particles inside your oil. That is what makes your oil to become foamy. So that is it. And also, one of the tricks I use during making my chin chin is that after mixing your chin chin dough, allow it to rest for about 15 minutes or even 30 minutes. Allowing it to rest means that you like to make the ingredients to incorporate properly into the chin chin dough. Is very, very important. So please take note. And after making your chin chin, one of the tricks I also use is to, milk flavor. Sorry, like I forgot to show you the process. Milk flavor, like the liquid milk flavor or milk zest. Just put in a drop into this already fried chin chin and turn it. You will notice that when you're eating the chin chin, you feel like as in there's a lot of milk inside the chin chin. So that is it. And before starting this chin chin production, make sure you buy chin chin from chin chin vendors in your area, so that you know what you're doing, you know the tests that you'll be going for, but based on the sugar. So that is it for this class. If you have any question, Drop your questions at the comment section and see you tomorrow on another episode of 10 days free recipes with 12-star confectionery. What a baker can actually sell every blessed day. So see you in my next class tomorrow, and I hope you got value. If you got value in this video, let me know at the comment section. I love you all. Bye.